Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, Well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So things are underway. That's the throw. Ødegaard. Saka. Now it's Solot. And here's Saka. Havertz. Oh, important interception.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Ruggeri. He's found a way through. Out for a throw. Ruggeri. Gets a good foot in there. Saka ventures forward. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Looking for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. This looks promising. And now they can spring out of defence. Havertz. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Longley. Now Ruggeri. Baina. And it's Koke. Aimed beyond the defence. Solot, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koke. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to... Big chance! And he hits the net! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And here's Havertz. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Right It's loose. He'll try from distance. Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Longley. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Ruggieri just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Eze. Simeone. He's had a shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Referee's given a throw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Havertz. Barrios. Simeone is wide and looking to get onto this. Could be danger here. Plays a chance. Well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Nicely aimed pass. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eze. Looking for options for movement. Simeone. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Saka.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's that. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.